So what are we doing here today?
We are gonna go for a field trip.
Yeah? And why are we doing that?
I believe I lost a vote. I believe that there's many people out there who failed to support their favorite ranger. And so I'm going to end up sacrificing my body today for Tennessee State Parks.
I happen to feel that there were plenty of people that voted for their favorite ranger, and they were very successful in their mission and in their voting. Getting out to vote is important. It is your right to do so, and we appreciate it. So
it's your right as an American to vote.
Yep. So how you feeling? You good?
Man, I'm a little nervous, honestly. We're gonna read what the temperature of the water is, and I'm thinking it's gonna be probably like 40s, 50s. So as long as it's not anywhere near 30s, I'm gonna be all right. Just a quick dip in the water. And you said I stink anyway, so I need to bathe. Sure. Yeah.
Well, I just hope he doesn't back out. He's already been talking about jumping off the lower one because we don't know what's in there after the winter. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope he keeps his commitment.
Absolutely. I'm gonna limbo underneath this guy. Work it. Work it.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Get under that.
Yeah, you can. Come on, keep it going. Yeah.
You know what I'm doing? I'm practicing my stretch so that I can get a good kick when I knock you off in the waterfall.
Let me get in here all deep lap.
No, you don't have to get your feet wet. Time for a science experiment. We're going to see if the water is colder here than it is when Jeremy's going to get kicked off. I like that you're being positive. It's not feeling bad. It's a nice warm day.
53.8.
That's not too bad.
That's not bad. I mean,
Jeremy expecting the drop from up there. Not walking too well. Got me worried. Got me worried.
Pretty high up there.
You'll be fine.
It's already dropped several degrees. Wait, hold on. 42.
Angela, okay, how are you guys both feeling?
It's too bad you're making me work short. You've been a little bit. Look
Look at the height difference.
You're not that tall. You're just standing high.
See, the boats should have went with my height. He should have had the lower boats, and I should have had better boats.
So,
you guys have done this to me.
Foolishly, Jeremy entered a competition with me, and I never lose. And so now,
next year will be different. You guys have got to support me. I'm a Florida boy. I'm not made for this coldness.
he ran with no guilt into that water. Now he's crying about it.
That's like a 40-foot drop now that I look at it. It's not 20, it's 40 at least. That's like 10 of Angelos. 10 Angelos. Right there.
So this is the hike to Tree Creek Falls. This falls will be renamed as Jeremy's Folly. You've jumped off this, right?
No,
Never?
because there's a big old log down there.
No, there was never a big log down there. I've jumped off this all summer. Here's the thing people have to learn about leadership. You can't ask something of somebody that you're not willing to do yourself. So I'm gonna go in too, just to do the right thing.
Anything to say?
No. No.
That was cold.
Yeah, though. I think I'm up on adrenaline.
Thank you everyone who voted. $893 raised for our outdoor classroom and for our state parks. We really, really appreciate that. And thank you for taking ownership of a place that you love. I did happen to win with my 335 votes versus your what?
193 votes
That's
for
a decent effort.
this kid. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much, and we appreciate your participation a lot. So, how you feeling?
I feel spry. I feel awake. But when I was in the water, I felt tingly, and everything was fuzzy. I thought I saw a unicorn jump off from the rocks, and sure enough, it was this guy. I thought it was like a guardian angel coming down to get me, but it's this dude doing a flip. So I don't know. My hair was in my eyes.
So what did these donations go towards?
Ooh.
They're going to an outdoor classroom so that we can help educate and inspire future people who love the park as much as those of you who voted do. So anytime you come to our park, once this project is completed, you'll be able to see our classroom right outside of our office and know that a part of that is due to your efforts, and we really appreciate that.
So what I want to know is, how did you feel?
It was brisk. It was a brisk experience.
Is that the coldest water you've ever been in?
It was chilly.
It was chilly?
I think it's the coldest water for a short time. I've been colder because I've had to be in it for longer on rescues, but for a short time it was but I have learned this: it's much easier to jump your whole body in at once than to try to put your feet in and slowly make your way in. That was a much better way. So if I'm going to get in the water, I'm going to do it all at once from now on.
Any final thoughts?
Now we'll do it again next year. It sounds like we may have Ranger Hamby, Ranger England, and maybe Ranger Holt. So we'll see if we can't get some new Rangers out here as well to join in on the fun. I'm happy I didn't die. I'm happy I didn't freeze out there.
Yeah, he was talking about going into shock and all this stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
a spring splash.
A spring splash.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a better, I like that.
Yeah, so spring splash next month if you guys want to join us in the Hiwassee River. I doubt it if it's going to be 42.8. It'll probably be in the 50s if I had to take a guess, but you guys come out and have some fun with us.
You need to switch over to Ranger Devereaux.
Yeah.
You don't have that many more opportunities to catch him in the wild like this.
So
did you expect me to jump?
No, I wasn't expecting you to showboat and outdo me at all. So why did you jump?
I told leaders, I'm not going to make you do something I wouldn't do. I would never make you do something I wouldn't do.
It's a leadership thing.
It is. It's being a good example. It's just making sure that my guys know that I'm not going to put them through anything.
But the reason why I screamed, because I know everybody's curious, it wasn't that I was scared, but it was that I wanted to do it for the video. To pull people in and engage you, you know?
Yeah, well, I feel like that's fair, but I felt like that was a rather unmanly scream. I feel like
it's fairly feminine.
I feel like that was more like just because of. I feel like that's a hard sell for you just doing it for the camera.
I admit that some of it was natural, but a lot of it was just for the video, you know. So it may be about 10% natural. Like, ooh.
Yeah.
The thing that really surprised me is I was expecting a real kick, and
like
you gave me like a little baby kick. Is that the best you got?
No, I just didn't want you to. It was your first time.
It was my first time, but I felt like a little butterfly came down on me and landed on my chest, and I was like, I guess I gotta go in now.
I was being gentle.
That's more like a baby kick instead of a Spartan kick.
I was being gentle because I didn't want you to fall. I didn't want you to cry about it. You were already worried about going into shock. I was a little. If you hadn't have like cried so much before we did it, then I would have been more aggressive. If you'd have been a hard charger at it, like, let's go! And then I'm like, all right, let's go. But instead you're like, hey man, don't knock me off guard, and I don't know about this, and let's get down to the kiddie pool side.
I know, I felt like I was in the splash pad when you kicked me.
Hey guys, this was a really fun excuse to have a get together and walk out, and Ranger Howard and Jillian came out, and it was great to have conversations with them on the trail. So thank you all for helping make that moment for us as well. We really appreciate it.